There is something that's just really like relaxing to me about just sitting, like getting cleaning done. Like, it sounds weird because I normally am not like, yeah, I'm gonna clean, and I wasn't really planning on cleaning, but I had some like time before Kristen got home, and I was waiting on. Anyway, I just kind of started some dishes, and it just felt good to slow it down and to just focus on what I'm doing. And I think for me, that's a way that I can sort of slow down my mind and focus, because when I'm cleaning, I'm doing one thing. I'm doing dishes. I'm taking my time and I'm focusing on what I'm doing, and it allows me to just focus my mind on one task. I think Kristen just got home, so I'm gonna go check. I heard some rustling about in the other room, so let's find out. Hey, are you home?
I am, but I'm wondering why you did laundry.
Oh, why don't you ask him?
Bear, what happened?
What did you do? I'll tell you. He peed on my clothes.
Oh no, Bear.
I left some clothes on the bathroom floor, and...
No, Bear.
Why? Anyway, normally I'm not the laundry doer, but I did a little laundry, so... Alright, so, we are making supper tonight. It's Tuesday night, and it's our night to cook, so... Cooking with Kyle! Anyways, okay, we're doing a simple one today. We've got some chicken breasts in the crock pot all day long, and we added some barbecue, just let me... Can't see it because it's dark and there's some chicken in there. Whoa, fogging up the lens. Gonna throw down some mac and cheese, cracked, and coleslaw, where are you? Aha. The only thing is we didn't have enough chicken, so we got a can of chicken to add to the chicken breast because it just wasn't quite enough. The problem is like we're so used to cooking for 2 people that when we have to cook for 4 people, it's just a little bit tricky sometimes. So problem solved.
So one of my favorite things to do is to cook in the crock pot because I work. Have to leave for work early in the day. So yeah, so that's what I do a lot of, especially like cooking meat in the crock pot all day long, so it gets nice and soft and savory. It's pretty good. I know.
You forgot the pickles.
Oh, wait a minute. There are pickles.
Calm down. From like 1997.
No, pickles.
These are huge.
These are bread and butter pickles.
Awesome.
What'd you say again?
Oh no, not burger.
It's been real.
Always.
Wait, we forgot the terrible joke of the week.
You had to laugh? You gonna laugh?
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Just think about it.
Get a shot. This is my time. This is my time. It's what I look forward to. Every week. I keep looking at myself over here.
Yeah,
It is creepy when I do that.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Makes me nervous.
I have not seen a single comment where someone says, I feel nervous when this guy doesn't look at the camera. Okay. For today's joke, 2 things. 1 thing, if you've been watching this vlog for a long time, 1, I'm sorry. But 2, if you've been watching my jokes, you know they are historically bad, and I hope this one tops the list. It was pretty good. Why are koalas not actual bears? They don't have the qualifications. Oh no, it's bad.
Boo! See you later.
8.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. Sounds good. See you later. Bye. Okay, I just realized that I've actually only had 2 cups of coffee today. That's what... Oh! It's okay that it's old and I warm it up. It's still coffee. Jamming on the piano a little bit. No, I'm not any good at piano. But anywho, we just enjoy having friends over for supper, and it's just like a weekly thing, you know, a weekly tradition that we look forward to, and kind of going along with the theme of having something to look forward to every night. It's something that I truly believe in, is giving yourself those things, those little nuggets every day.
Mm-hmm. I like that you referred to them as nuggets.
Nuggets. Not these nuggets.
What I've been dreaming of all day is these nuggets in my belly.
But the thing is, like, I learned at an early age, and I've always been a thinker. Like a deep thinker. I can remember as far back as like being like 5 or 6 and asking some very profound questions, like about why we're here, what's it all about. Like, I've always been like, I just want to know, right? Like, I've always been very deep thoughts. I've kind of always thought from even an early age that all have a purpose. What, you know, if you are a person of faith or not, we all have a purpose. I truly believe that. And I tend to, in my life, I've found that when things feel right, that's when I know that I'm on the right path. Now, it's not always easy when you're on the right path. Like, it's still work. But in my life, from my experiences, things that I know that I'm on the right path when things just start to work out. I mean, it takes work and dedication and commitment.
Usually how I know that something is right is I just get this. Like, I have these moments of peace and some moments of clarity. I probably have more of a chaotic mind and more of, like, probably worried and not, like, worried most of the time. So I have these really precious moments that help me realize that life is good.
Yeah, and I think, you know, I would say that if you're not happy, like, if you are not happy every day, then figure out what it is that would change that. Even, you know, not all of us can just, boom, change our circumstances, and I get that. I know we can't just change, but you can add stuff to your day. Like, even if you're working at a job that you don't particularly like, there's things that you can do to sort of make it better.
There's a lot more to life than one certain aspect. And I think a lot of times what we have to remind ourselves, or what Kyle often reminds me, is it's just not all about work.
Right, like, I'm a teacher, but teaching, I guess, not who I am. That's what I do. It's what I do teaching is what I do, and I feel good about it, and I like doing it, and I feel like I'm doing good work, but that's not who I am. I'm Kyle, and I have a lot of different talents and gifts and abilities, and I like to use them, and when I die, I don't want people to go, oh yeah, he was a teacher.
Right.
Like, I don't want to just be known as one thing that I did, you know, and, but to kind of go back to, like, how do you know if you're on the right path? And that could be different for everybody, but think about it. Like, are you happy? Kind of take an inward look, a reflective look at yourself and ask, am I happy with what I'm doing? Am I not just with my job, but everything? Like, and if not, what can I do to affect it? What can I do to change it, add to it, take away from it if necessary? But not knowing you're on the right path isn't always easy. But if you take the time and think and reflect, it can be done.
Yeah. I would say that I usually do my thinking and reflecting at, like, 2 specific times. I usually do some in the morning and some before I go to bed. And just for how my thought process work, I have to, like, write things down. I'm not always great at verbalizing things that I don't practice. So I do that.
But like I said, for me personally, I've always known I've been on the right path when the dots started connecting and things started to fall into place. Again, I had to do work. It's not easy, but things started falling into place. It wasn't always easy for me to see in the moment.
Right.
But when I look back on it, I go, oh, that led to this. So keep trying. If you don't feel like you're on the right path, reach out to somebody and keep on trying. Keep grinding and keep trying to figure it out. So, that being said, find your gift.
Share it with the world.
And remember,
you are worth it.
see you tomorrow.